All right, we're playing around with the time scale a little bit because we see this 1 minute making a boom, boom, boom. We labeled it a ghij just for convenience. We're labeling it that way. It's not in any kind of books or any kind of official known count. It's just labeling. So in terms of scaling, looks like the 1 and the 8 makes this h part too wide. So we're calling ghij and such. So the 1 to 8 scaling is not quite going to show us the relationship of the fractal correlations. But if we move to the 15, we have ghij, gh being a little wide, not as wide as the 8, but so the real time frame is probably about 17, 18 as the scaling. It's not too bad. This is too wide. So ghij, and then j. So we're at I. We're going up to j. In terms of fractal correlation, in terms of physical correlation of time synchronicity, this little window is is chronologically. There's a little tiny line here on that G candle. You can barely see it. It's this light blue thing, and that denotes this time frame, like this, magnified. So this is a nested one inside of here, blown up, and so that's scaling. Now, if we do go to the 30, we see that it's a little bit too big of a time frame, jumping to 1 to 30, because ghi becomes ghi and making the j up here like that. So, I mean, we can see fractals everywhere, and we can see the physical correlation, the chronological correlation, and the fractal structure correlation, and then also movement discrepancies and movement correlation, and often non-synced discrepant correlation in terms of movement, because the movement is the one with the largest variability. You could literally see something moving up on the map, but in the working chart it moves down. It's just part of the thing. There's like a lag-lead relationship in terms of the movement correlation. Now we can go see what the live chart looks like. We see that this is the 15, and we labeled ghij, bad handwriting, but we have the 1 minute little blue box, the little blue line denoting this little candle. We've crunched it a little bit so that it's a little tighter, so that we can see the H a little bit better here, H, and we made I, and we're going up to J right now in real time. So you do see that the fractals do correlate, and you just kind of have to be elastic about it. Elastic in terms of how the chart presents between map and working chart, because they are shadows of the ideal form. So there's movement elasticity, there's structural elasticity, but the most important part is we have to be elastic in how we interpret. We have to make room for some elasticity in our ability to see the fractal structures. Ghij, I mean, it's kind of like the frequency illusion or the Baader Meinhof hypothesis, which is that once your mind learns to see something, you start to see it everywhere. So I do see it everywhere. It's not everywhere. Everywhere is just a heuristic term. I don't see it everywhere, but it is in a lot of places. And once your eye is trained for this literally looks like ghij and ghij on the 15 to the 1 minute chart. G15, G1. It really just is very, very interesting. So ghij and ghij on the 3 different time difference scales, which is part of the elastic dialing around of finding the right scale to see what the relationship is. But man, you can really see that ghij relationship between the 1 and the 15. And then we're going up to j. It's like the map is prescient. It's like a map from the future. Back to the future.